So for more reaction, we now welcome Manny Waks, activist and chief executive of Voices Against Child Sex Abuse. Manny, thank you very much for your time. You know this case all too well, a lengthy battle across continents, many obstacles, many delays. It's taken years to get to this moment. So what is your response to the 15-year sentence for Malka Leifer?
Absolutely an incredible day for justice. First up, I've been following this case very closely, supporting the complainant since 2011, and to watch their comments today as a result of this very strong sentence is really empowering and rewarding, because what it sends is a message to other victims and survivors of child sexual abuse that they should also pursue justice if they can. And it doesn't matter how challenging and how difficult the road is, what these courageous victims, survivors have shown us is that with determination and dignity, justice can prevail. And that's what we saw today. 15 years is not a light sentence. And as the judge himself said, Malka Leifer has shown absolutely no remorse. So from my perspective and from my organisation's perspective, and also from the Jewish community's perspective in particular, Malka Leifer has been held to account, and justice, at least some semblance of justice, has been served. At the same time, there are others who need to be held to account, not least those who were involved in spiriting Malka Leifer out of this country in 2008 when the allegations surfaced for the first time. Had they done the right thing and gone to the police, we would probably not be where we are today. So hopefully we'll still see further justice and accountability served.
And to that exact point, there was so much anger here in recent years with claims that the then health minister helped to keep Malka Leifer from being extradited. Are there steps that can be taken after the fact in terms of looking back and seeing exactly how she was hidden, how she was kept within the community, and how efforts were made to preclude her from facing justice? Are there steps in place to try and get some kind of accountability against the people who tried to protect her at this time?
Well, certainly I hope that we will see more accountability, but ultimately I would refer to this case as one of a David versus Goliath. We had, as you noted rightly, one of the most prominent political leaders in the ultra-Orthodox community is the former health minister, focusing on trying to prevent Malka Leifer from ever being extradited to Australia and being held to account. And for that, he ultimately was forced to resign from the Knesset and was given additional punitive measures as well. But ultimately, the damage that he caused in raising questions amongst victims and survivors about whether or not they should pursue justice is just outrageous. And I certainly do hope that we will see further accountability, that we will see these brave survivors trying to hold these individuals, these leaders, to account for what they've done. It's not only about the Malka Leifer's support from the political end, it's also about the fact that let's have a look at the financial support she has received, the access to the best legal representation in Australia and in Israel, access to PR firms. Where is all this money coming from? I think that we need to have a good look at where we stand as a community in terms of supporting victims and survivors, holding individuals to account, and where we want to go moving forward. And I think that what these sisters have done now in pursuing this case is shown the world that with determination and with ultimately justice on your side, we can get the results that are needed. So I'm really delighted for them.
Right.
Of course, at the same time, I'm saddened for Nicole, who unfortunately the jury did not find Leifer guilty in the charges relating to her case.